A balanced diet that contains the required nutrients is essential for proper growth, optimal performance of the human brain, and maintenance of a good state of health. In this report, Trust TV's Hamid Oyegbadi observes that it has become difficult for Nigerians to achieve a balanced diet given the high cost of protein in the country, especially eggs. His report is presented from our studio.
A balanced diet contains an adequate proportion of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins that the body needs to function properly. Meat, fish, and eggs are the major sources of proteins in Nigeria. Nutritionists say an egg has all the nutrients that a human body needs. However, the cost of eggs in recent times has reduced the intake of eggs by Nigerians. Most people are aware of recommendations by nutritionists for individuals to eat 1 egg daily, but most people can no longer afford to buy eggs nowadays. In Osogbo, Osun State capital, 1 crate of egg is between 1,650 naira and 2,000 naira depending on the size. Residents of Osogbo said the high cost of eggs has prevented many from including it in their meals. Dupe Ayodele said with the high cost of eggs in recent times, egg intake has reduced drastically.
Normally, before now, you could get eggs for like 300-400 naira, but now these days you can barely get them at 100 naira per one, and it has really affected the intake because eggs are good for the body, and we can substitute it for meat in our meals.
Sunday Nwabwoku also said the high cost of eggs may escalate malnutrition in the country and appealed to the government to address it.
But because of the cost of egg, many parents cannot afford to give their children 1 egg per day. And we ask, what is the cost? Is it because of the cost of livestock materials? We are appealing to the government that the government should be able to do something to bring down the cost of eggs so that our children will be able to take at least 1 peg. It will be affordable for the parents.
A poultry farmer, Emmanuel Adeyemi, attributed the price increase to the high cost of feed and drugs for the birds.
And when the price of the feed are high, you need something to back it up, which are drugs. And considering the weather that we're having right now, whatever you are using at a point in time must be like they will tell you, some poultry farmers will tell you they're using 1 to 2, that is drugs. They will tell you the quantity of drugs they're using at a point in time was 1 to 2. But if the weather is very harsh now, you need to double it or probably triple it.
The Osun State Nutrition Officer, Rashidat Popula, appealed to housewives to be creative in cooking meals with other alternatives, such as crayfish and dry fish, to make up for egg deficiency.
You know, we all know that all these proteinous foods are being costly now in the market. The fish is costly, eggs too are costly. So the alternative for this is that when we prepare our normal meal, let us look for dried fish and crayfish. All these ones too have protein. This can be blended because of the bones present in the dried fish. When we blend it, we can add it to our diet.
Meanwhile, housewives said the cost of crayfish and dry fish are very high as well.